Hello everybody, this is Conquering History Games, and welcome back to my Empire of Japan playthrough here in Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich. We are just about to go into a war like I promised last time, although I think now we've got too many divisions coming down here when I meant to have them assigned to the capital. It's fine, it's not a big deal. Let's go ahead and declare that war. The main point of this particular war is just to get myself a good forward operating base for the eventual wars against Dososasian, but also the war that's just about to start here soon against the Indonesia here in Sulindia. What are they up to? Working on their coup of the sultans, counter coup Islam, standing on our own feet, foreign investment markets. Do they have anything that's going to have them join a faction? I'm not so sure. This could be fun to do sometime. No, here we go. Establish a foreign office. They could join the Entente. Oh, I always like anything where the Bharatiya commune could get more allies. I just think that's a pretty cool concept the Kaiserreich team has created. I've always said I like the idea of more internationals creating a potential Cold War situation down the line. So, of course, we have the Fourth International that could develop in the Soviet Union, but you also have this Eastern Syndicalist Union, which I think now could potentially include Iran. Who else will somebody else? Vietnam can join it, and now Indonesia could join it. I just think that's pretty cool. Okay, a couple more small wars are beginning out here. Clearly some people still need their portraits. Oh, cat girl. Okay. Alright, yeah, so where's my Marines? Where are they? They're still on their way. I think we could actually maybe take this up to 3 speed. Also, now that we're at war, am I going to be able to... I doubt it. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to change the war economy. There's no way that they have enough factories and stuff to justify that for me. Now, even though we're about to get access to all sorts of nice, delicious resources, I still am going to take the Zaibatsu resource project next, because this is just going to give me a little bit of everything, but also especially oil and rubber. Again, you know, relieving some of my civilian factories from needing to be traded away. We're probably also at some point going to at least bring it down to export focus, but it'll probably be limited exports, even though I'm going to lose that war economy and stuff. One of the following must be true, does not have partial mobilization. Wait, is that new? Oh, so really I'm only going to be able to go to export focus. Or maybe that's just what it has to be to initially change it over. Alright, now I only see the one victory point, but I'm sure that there's more. So let's start spreading out quickly. Like so. Start zigzagging all over the place. Looks like actually there are some divisions here. Dutch East Indies. They must just be stuck from when the revolution took place. There we go. Yeah, just take anything in case there's a victory point that's going to spawn. Alright, let's already start thinking about the next invasion of Indonesia. Of course, the key is going to be to take, you know, these 2 islands here, Sumatra and them. Although we'll probably bring one over here because I think there is a village. Yeah, Makassar, that might potentially become a capital. I don't think I'm going to need to get any of this stuff. Like, I don't think I'm going to need to take this New Guinea territory. That'll probably be just fine. Alright, anyway, so we've got them coming. Are these all done training? Yes. Greece defeated the Hellenic Socialist Republic. I didn't even see that happen. Must any sort of pop-up I meant for that civil war. Okay. there goes their capital, and we're gonna hold off on the rubber stuff for a little while. Let's definitely get more resource gain efficiency, or because there's some other things that we could grab instead. Land Doctrine can wait. Maybe I could take the 2nd Artillery already, even though I think that's what I'm behind the most on. No, actually I'm pretty good on artillery, but let's get some decent stuff. I've got the heavy tank destroyers set up. It's still way too early for these tanks. Oh, logistics. I definitely need to have that at some point. I'm still not getting very much experience. Army experience, that is, which is, I suppose, not too surprising considering there's nobody to fight. Alright, so we're going to let this queue for a while, and then I'm thinking maybe getting one of these industries a little bit early. Alright, what's going on? Why haven't they capitulated? I'm not seeing a capital. I'm not seeing anything. Maybe I should just get the resources. We got the tech sharing. Yeah, let's do that. Also, have I set up the heavy tank destroyers? No. We're going to set up that, and we need to set up motorized. Let's do something like this and this. Bring this down even though we're out. Okay, cool. We're already trading for rubber we don't need. Very good. So one of the things that they've updated about Kaiserreich, we should see it here, or no. Oh good, they know that this is proper Japanese clay. Well, what I was gonna say is that they've incorporated the release or not thing into the decision menu, deciding if you're going to if you're going to release or not a new puppet area. So we've got all them set up. We're gonna bring our entire army down here for the conquest of Indonesia. We also need to change up how our Marines are being distributed. You know what? We need to... Here's what we gotta do. Check this out. Okay, so we're gonna take these 2 inexperienced ones. We're gonna set them up over here. The rest of you are gonna have to push kind of hard. We need to get the capital quickly. And we're gonna be using a force attack for sure. So we're saving those command points. Alright, now let's get you here. And so these my three armies are going to be backup for these 3 points of attack. So 1, 2, 3. We're going to have 24 divisions following them as soon as a successful landing zone has been created. Alright, cool. We got the resources now. Oh, no, we don't. Resources are what we need next. Let's see, it's the 25th of May. This war is going to start the 18th of July, so that gives me a little bit over 2 months. So, I could take this time to take one of the peace focuses. Yeah, we're gonna just grab... Then again, won't we might be pulled into a war naturally, or might it be better to just continue to manually justify war when it comes time to attacking Germany and Qing and all the others? So for example, if I went up here to Qing, it's 190 days, which admittedly is longer than it would take for me to do these focuses, but the beauty of it is it's 190 days where I could be working on some other stuff. So that's 3 focuses worth. I could, 1, 2, 3... I could pretty much finish, for example, this the resources, infrastructure, all this almost this entire branch of my tree, this section of it under the Zaibatsu, in the time it would be taking me to manually justify on Qing. And I don't know. I don't think we're gonna be getting that alliance with Siam. I'll definitely have to think about this. Yeah, what this Egypt is, this is a great photograph, or portrait, picture, drawing, whatever you want to call it. So, what is there any other peace stuff that was closed off to me? I think that's really it. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and grab those resources. What are we doing as far as construction? We're still doing infrastructure. I'm sure that I'm stretching my supply out too much here. Actually, no, it looks like I'm fine so far, but they're coming. It's gonna get bad. Okay, I have the Navy covering everything I need it to cover. Let's keep bringing these guys down, though. Let's kind of get them here. Madras has declared war on Hyderabad, as they usually do. Wow, that's some fiery red hair with Muscat. The market liberals are running things over in Germany. We're already down here to the Europa Commission. We're just going to open up a lot of things for them. Wow. 100% stability in France. That's cool. I wonder if Sweden's going to be taking a swing at Norway soon. Huh. Alright, but we're just waiting for July. Oh, I'm still on 3-speed. There's your problem. But if we take a look at the supply, yep, we are definitely in the red. So check this out. We're going to get that going. And this. That should help relieve some of this burden. Or maybe I should just move 24 of them off. Bring them up here to Hong Kong. Yeah, I probably should do that. Alright, let's just come up here. Where are they going? They're going over here. Whatever. Whatever's fastest. Oh, we've got 4 more divisions. That's it? Oh my gosh, there's a problem. Okay, so... Alright, we're back in the green on everything. We're still very, very short on military factories. How many military factories do these guys have? Only 2. Dang. I'm still also trying to get to that 150, so I could switch out this minister for somebody who's actually useful. And I need to... You know what? I was thinking about going for infiltration. The supply consumption is going to be very good for me down the line, but the planning that I can stack up with my natural bonuses that I'm going to get in the focus tree, it's just too good to pass up. So for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, is if we come over here, I can grab organized command chain, which would increase my planning speed by an additional 10%, and then max planning goes up by another 10% when I reorganize the general staff. Land reform is certainly going to be a priority way before I do any of this colonial stuff. This can wait. But between the resource project being completed and everything I'm about to pick up from Indonesia here, we're gonna be looking very good here soon. Oh, Uruguay wins the World Cup. Let's see here. What next? We're still in mid 38. You know, I gotta take at least one thing around here ahead of time, and I don't see any point in it being the heavy fighters right now. But I need to eat it somewhere. I think. Could just go for the encryption and decryption instead. 202 days. In 202 days, I'm going to have a lot more resources. You know, I think I'm going to probably take this early, the heavy fighters. Get it a good couple of years ahead of time. All right, let's hit it. Here we go. Okay, let's slow things down here and keep an eye on our Marines. It looks like they've only got 1 division here in Palmabang, but once they all start hitting beaches, we're gonna go to the force attack. Come on, let's let this keep picking up. They're going to put a little bit more of a fight up because they actually have divisions. Alright. Whoa, just running over them over here. Okay. Alright, as soon as they make it to Hong Kong, they're going to have to turn around, I think. Oh, no, 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 no. They're getting slowed down. But we're not going to use the force attack just yet. Not yet. Okay, now's the time for force attack. So that only uses 7 command points, so I think I could just loop that sort of indefinitely. Alright, now before anything else happens, before some sort of event pop-up happens where I'm going to lose a ton of political power, we're going to switch this guy out. There we go. Much better. This is nearly done as well. Come on, come on. You guys are doing good. How many more days here? 50 days. 16 days. I don't think that's a true indicator of how long this is going to take. Alright, we've made our landing here at least. Alright, you guys start heading south. Come on. I might turn this up just a little bit. Okay. 21 days. Alright, got the resources. A few things are happening now in a row. Take that, 185 days, I can live with that. And the infrastructure is nice and all, but it doesn't really help me. Also, speaking of infrastructure, we need to cancel these. And go for the couple, a few more civilian factories. 4 more will be nice. I've only got 21 in operation right now. We're suffering from a little bit of attrition. It's no good. I think we could also go to 4 speed. Okay. Still over 205 days for all of these. And we actually have some free civilian factories. Goodness gracious, it's a miracle. Alright. So, if we take a look at our trade, yeah, we're definitely trading for things we don't need now. Oh, actually I do need some steel still. Okay, we need a little bit of steel, and we still need a bit of oil. So, it's probably still better for me to, let's build a refinery here and here, and we'll go from there. After that, it's time to start cranking out the military factories. It's 16 days. Come on. Don't stop the force attack. Don't ever stop. You know what? Here's what I'm going to have to do with these guys. I'm going to have to give them a new invasion order, I think. There we go. So now we're going to take you two, do something like that. Three more days. Hit the force attack once again. That's it. Finally took it. Alright, let's immediately call these guys in. Right there. Okay, now while they're still weak, I want one of you to come down here, and one of the other ones to cross the strait. This is going to take less than a week over here still. They've already moved their capital there, I see. They're only about a third of the way towards capitulation. All right, it's looking real good. Oh, but you know what? Here, let's take you guys, and some of you need to be signed up here. There we go. Too easy. Too freaking easy. Okay. Okay. We're in a fantastic position as we're heading into the later part of 1938. Functi is still making more and more divisions. Of course, the Qing outnumber us. It's going to be quite a huge front we've got to cover. And at some point, I need to get this. In fact, that'll probably be the next thing I research, is get the better landing craft. Because when the time comes for the war against Qing and in China, going to need to get a huge naval invasion going off at once. Although that also requires me to have a pretty big army, an army the size of which I don't currently have. A little tricky. Go. These guys ready? Whoops. Nope. These ones. Yeah, they are ready. Okay, we're going to hit them with that naval invasion. Uh-oh. Wasn't paying attention here like I should have. Yeah, we're going to come down to this naval base right now, though. Okay. Let's bring you guys here, I'm thinking. But sort of split it up a bit too. Wait, no. No. Right here. Alright, we've already got these guys surrounded. The attrition is taking its toll. Alright, this looks real good. How are they not capitulating yet? They took their new capital, right? What is this? Functi denounces us. The iron ore deposits in Hanshan have been owned by Japanese-owned subsidiary of Mantetsu since 1918, known as Hanshan Iron and Steel, serving as one of Japan's most valuable sources of steel outside the home islands. Now that the company wants to expand, it has apparently begun digging without a permit, destroying farmland in the process, and triggering protests by the native Chinese. These protests escalated into violence and led to some regrettable actions by our local garrison. The Functi government has released a long-winded and not at all atypical denouncement of our actions. How should we respond? Punish the incidents, denounce Functi, or stay silent. What does it mean by punish the insolence? Does that mean the company, or does that mean Functi? Well, I like the stability, so we're doing that. Okay, it's still 1938. Decryption, or let's see, we're already working on the heavy fighters. I think this is pretty close to a point where I could just take the dispersed industry. Let's let that research accrue for a while. But once again, why have these guys not capitulated? Oh, do I really got to take this one little village or something? How are they not capitulating? Okay, there we go, finally. Now, am I lucky enough that I could just take this and not have to get the puppet option? Maybe. Wait, no, there it is. Okay, yeah, so fate of Indonesia. Our armies have managed to take control of Indonesia, and the islands themselves are now occupied by us. We have a few options now. We can either puppet the island or take it for ourselves. Seeing as it possesses a key position in Southeast Asia and has many strategically valuable resources, what shall we do? So if I don't take it, we're going to get the usual consequences for not puppeting something, but instead owning it directly. We're going to lose political power, stability, and war support. And I think I am just going to hold on to it directly. Let's just make things a whole lot simpler. That 50 political power is going to hurt, so what I'm also going to do here is I'm going to come up here to the Kyoki Railways and take that. I think my days of building industry are mostly behind me now. So I'm going to be starting to focus more on building military factories and refineries, and only putting industry in areas where I've already maxed it out. I mean, where I haven't maxed it out yet, but I need to expand because I don't have enough states, area in a state to do it. So I think it's finally time to get rid of the Kyoki railways. Now, this is going to kind of be interesting because there's certainly been games I've played in my own time where I'll never take this. So I actually don't know how long it takes to switch over right now. Plus, things are always changing with updates. But we're going to let this time out, and we're going to take this Kyoki railways. Then after that, though, I can't put it off any longer. I have to take the Land Reform Act. Alright, this is almost filled up. Let's take a look at where Functi ends up to, by the way. Ooh, okay, okay. We're getting towards the proclamation. I wonder if they finally fix the bug, though, where they never take this. What are they doing, anyway? They haven't chosen if they're going to go Chinese or Japanese yet. Looks like they've been focusing on their economy. Functian's such a fun tree. Love it. It's definitely one of my favorites. Alright, so where's my production efficiency cap on all this stuff? It's pretty bad. You know, check this out. We're gonna put that there, and we'll pull back one factory from support just so we can get something going down here motorized. Then bring this back up again. Okay, yeah, we are maxing out on our cap, so we need to take the advanced machine tools. We'll get the others later. How long is this going to take to fix? 86 days. Alright, it's not so bad. Oh, Haiti won. And things are still looking bad for Huey Long. Yeah, the Federals are definitely picking this one up. Turkey's looking very strange. An odd peace deal that was made. Alright, we grabbed our logistics. We also have some, not very much, but some army experience now. Oh, I'm still trading for things, aren't I? Yep, still trading for oil that I do not need. Okay, maybe I need just a little bit of it, but that's where that refinery is going to come in. We can go ahead and delete this one and start switching over to building those military factories. How's Transmer doing? He's working on his industry and whatnot. Alright. Land Doctrine, I am working on one of those. Maybe get a bit more operational integrity. No, gotta keep encryption and decryption up. Knowledge is power. Huh. It's different for Tibet. Oh, are we not on 5-speed once more? Sorry. Alright, 20 more days until I'm going to take this political hit. That's fine. Actually, you know what I should do? Is that a good idea, though? I'm about to get 100 political power. Maybe spend this right away somewhere. Bring myself over here to export. Focus. No, just leave it be. Leave it be. Besides, I need to stay above ground for my central command. Because when my central command is mad, when I go under 100, when I go into the negatives as far as political power is concerned, oh, you know what? But stability, I could send in the army. No, I've got. Wait, why can't I do it? Less than 50% stability. Oh, well, I don't have that. Okay, never mind then. But I was gonna say it's gonna hurt my recovery rate. I think that's what it does to my army, or it's the organization. I can never really remember. Alright, now let's start thinking about how the war is going to go down against the Germans. So we want some of you here. Something like that. We're going to take this little section pretty quickly. We have some Marines. We could try a quick assault on Singapore if we're lucky. Something like this. And there's got to be other areas we want to attack. So if we're going to be at war with Germany, we're going to have to defend these Hong Kong areas. Tell you what, let's bring everybody up here to Hong Kong for now. And, oh, our ideology is growing. Do I want to take this? Yes. Yes, I do. I'll probably take that every time I can. Okay, but we're going to start to spread out some armies here along the coast of the AOG. Looks like the National Protection Alliance is going to win this one. Yeah, I think they got it. Alright, the railways are finished. Let's keep it moving. I'm going to need to distribute some people here along these coastlines. And I certainly need more Marines. I certainly need a lot more of everything. Wait. Let's do something like that just so they're queued up. We already have the... Okay, we got a heavy armor division set up already. That's good. Of course, we need to change these over to the destroyers. How much is that going to cost me each? 5. You know, it's much more important that these have the engineers in the recon companies. It's going to make them exponentially better. Alright, now these military factories are starting to actually come online. Let's do that. Resources, trade. We're still importing some oil. Not so much rubber. And we've already absorbed the hit from this. So with my next 150, I need to start thinking about what I want to grab. It's probably going to be the industry stuff. Got a lot of... Yeah, Kawasaki. Can't go wrong. Okay, so we have this set up here and here. And wait, did I ever end up... Oh, you know what? Here's what's more important. Because again, we're thinking about Dos Asien. We're gonna come over here. Something like that. Yeah, we're gonna get all this delicious oil and rubber, and this is so key here, the steel and all that tungsten. I wonder how much we're making from trade right now. Yeah, we got 6 people trading with us, and that's only gonna rise once I take this. Von Mucke, your days are numbered. Alright, Kawasaki. Alright, what else do we need? We could go for the air manufacturer. Lower the production cost, maybe, although increasing the speed, that's nice to stack those things up. Got additional air attack here, additional agility. Oh yeah, I need to switch this out. There goes Chicago. Yeah, it's definitely just a matter of time for the CSA. Okay, we're in 1939. I can start working on the rest of my industries here. And I think factory output is what we need more of now. Right, at the moment, it's going to take us over a year to fulfill the current requirements we've got. Wonder what's going to cost less, to change all of these over or to just do... Let's say I wanted to do that. That's going to cost me 25. So yeah, it's much cheaper to just make this. Which is, let's see, my defense will go down by 22.4, but I'm going to gain 25.4 armor and 41.4 piercing. A negligible amount of less soft attack. Yeah, it's been a long time since I mixed tanks and infantry like this. Organization is still excellent. It's only going to cost me 20 heavy tank destroyers each. Yeah, there's absolutely no reason not to just change that over later on once I've got the army experience to do so. Alright, railway construction. Keep it moving. Oh, I actually just realized, sorry, I was actually getting pretty into this, that I'm over the half-hour mark. So thanks for joining me. I'm conquering History Game, and I'm conquering the former Dutch East Indies as well. But things look really good. We have tons of resources. We're going to be in a position to take out some of these sections of Dostosasian really quickly. I'm going to start to try to build more Marines once once these are done. Marines are going to be the name of the game, and yeah, I think we're going to be good. I also am going to need to consolidate my navy at some point. Maybe I'll do that in between episodes. Maybe not. But we've got to take this straight. We've got to take Singapore, and yeah, we got to. The hardest part though is my army size. It's just not big enough. I'd like to have at least, I want to say maybe 120-ish infantry divisions, not counting my Marines, before I actually get started with this war against Germany and probably China as well. But I guess we'll just have to see how it all plays out. Anyway, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.